If I had my life to live over again, I would have made a rule to read some poetry and listen to some music at least once every week. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. If the misery of the poor be caused not by the laws of nature, but by our institutions, great is our sin. We stopped looking for monsters under our bed when we realized that they were inside us. The love for all living creatures is the most noble attribute of man. I am not apt to follow blindly the lead of other men. The mystery of the beginning of all things is insoluble by us, and I for one must be content to remain an agnostic. The highest possible stage in moral culture is when we recognize that we ought to control our thoughts. Intelligence is based on how efficient a species became at doing the things they need to survive. Blushing is the most peculiar and most human of all expressions. One general law leading to the advancement of all organic beings, namely, multiply, vary, let the strongest live, and the weakest die. Besides love and sympathy, animals exhibit other qualities connected with the social instincts, which in us would be called moral. We will now discuss in a little more detail the struggle for existence. Man selects only for his own good, nature only for that of the being which she tends. Great is the power of steady misrepresentation. I see no good reasons why the views given in this volume should shock the religious views of anyone. There is no fundamental difference between man and animals in their ability to feel pleasure and pain, happiness and misery. Freedom of thought is best promoted by the gradual illumination of men's minds, which follows from the advance of science. To kill an error is as good a service as, and sometimes even better than, the establishing of a new truth or fact. It is always advisable to perceive clearly our ignorance.